I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't know you were so sensitive. Sorry if I offended you.
Hi, and welcome to Darcy Untouched, where we discuss shit. I'm Matt, I created the channel, and I will be upkeeping it and uploading videos and all of that good stuff. What we do on Darcy Untouched is we will be talking about stuff. We'll have discussions as well as life stories and stuff like that. So you're watching some StarCraft footage that I played with me and my friend Spinal. We were on Skype. I don't know about the other guys. I don't even remember their name. But if you'd like to go back and have a look at that, you're more than welcome to. And hit them up for messages or whatever and say, "Did you know you're on YouTube?" But yeah. On to the first story. It's a story about how my friend James got his nickname Sunny Nips. Yep. Sunny Nips being short for Sunny Nipples. So James is a surf lifesaver. He's been doing it for a couple of years and he goes down to the beach pretty often. I used to go down a lot with him, not so much now though. But one day we were down there, and it's summer, so it's a nice day, and he's not on duty, so we decided we'd go for a swim. So we're standing out the front of his house, we're putting on sunscreen, and I had way too much sunscreen on my hands, rubbed it all over my chest, and a lot of it got caught on my nipples. Now, having extremely white nipples just made me laugh, so I turned to James and I'm like, James, look, as my nipples were just covered in sunscreen, nothing else was though. And James went, haha, yeah, that's pretty funny. And anyway, I turned around and rubbed it off. A group of people walked past. We're in a caravan park, so of course they walked past. There's about 7 or 8 of them. And it's summer, so we had no issue being topless, but the people were looking at us kind of weirdly. They were sort of looking at me as if, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, that's really kind of creepy. And I'm thinking, okay, this is uncomfortable. I don't think I want to look at that group of 8 people anymore. So I turn around to look at James instead, and James is sitting there, sunscreen on his fingers, rubbing it into his nipples in a circular motion, with a look on his face that said, "I am the greatest. I am the best person who ever lived," as he's putting sunscreen on his nipples. And I just look at him go, "James?" And he looks up as in like, "Yeah, look at this, look at how good I am." Sees the people though, and just the smile on his face went from "I'm so good" to "I'm so fucked." And then he just rubs the sunscreen off, looks me straight in the eye and says, "I'm gonna go get the boards," and jumps behind the shed. Of course, I didn't let him live it down, ever. Oh well, I sort of am now, but it's been a while since it happened. We went back to school the next week, because it was holidays when it happened, and I told everyone who knew James, I told them the story of him rubbing sunscreen into his nipples with the look on his face of, life doesn't get much better than this. And then seeing the 8 people and just being dead serious and running and hiding. But the hardest part of it all was trying to find a nickname for him. We went through a couple of ideas and none of them really worked, and then someone said Sunny Nipples. And Sunny Nipples was pretty damn funny, but it doesn't really roll off the tongue. It's a little bit long, so we shortened it to Sunny Nips. And Sunny Nips stuck with him for a good amount of time. It was 3 or 4 months before it sort of faded out. But considering that most nicknames only last about a week or so nowadays, 3 or 4 months is pretty good. And if we ever get reminded of his escapades, is it the word I'm looking for? I don't know. If we ever get reminded of his activities in Woodside, we always pick it up for another week or so. But as you can see, this gameplay is coming to an end. We pretty much dominated. Well, Spinal pretty much dominated with his High Templar. If you'd like to be a part of these talks and discussions and everything we're going to be doing, send me a message, and also if you want to see more life stories like this, like and not like and favorite. You can subscribe as well. I have no problem with that. But yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you later.